Greetings, and welcome to your Thursday edition of Dapper's Playhouse. I am your excellent host, Dapper, and this is my playhouse. And welcome you are. If it's your first time, why don't you comment down below, let us know how you found us. Always curious to know. What we like to do here is search TikToks, find you something interesting, and find you something funny, educational, and maybe just downright kooky. Maybe scary. You never know what you're going to get here at the Playhouse. Either way, we're going to keep on trying, always striving to improve. If you could, please watch this video all the way through. Like, share, subscribe. Like I said, interaction. Loving the interaction. Comment down below, even if it's nothing else, but let me know where you're checking in from. Where are you watching? I love to know how far reaching we go. So hey. Oh yeah, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. It's Thursday. I heard you get yourself a free drink. That's right, Thirsty Thursday. Get yourself a free drink, hit that notification bell. And choose wisely. And here we go.
Whimsical is not an aesthetic, it is a state of mind. Please do not make whimsical aesthetic the next cottagecore, because at the end of the day, it doesn't exist. I keep seeing—
Holy shit, you can almost not understand. Like people speaking a different fucking language now. You know, like fucking cottage core. Everything is core and lore and fucking... It's just a trip. But I hear everything's fucking whimsical these days.
all these TikTok slideshows that are like, whimsical haircuts you can get as a whimsical person, ways to dress more whimsical, shoes that all whimsical people have. Because whimsical is not surface level. Whimsical is a state of mind. Whimsical is essentially the preservation of a childlike joy that you clinged onto so hard that the man just couldn't steal it away from you like everyone else. Unless your how to dress whimsical slideshow is just a gesture's costume, then it's not really whimsical. Only you can determine what feels whimsical to you. And I promise you, if you start dressing in whatever TikTok deems as the whimsical aesthetic, when you are around other people, they are not going to think of you as a whimsical person solely based on your clothing. Just heal your inner child. Instead, do not let TikTok sell you the idea that you can buy being whimsical.
Okay, man. Thanks for sharing. How do you really feel?
Does anybody else wish it was socially acceptable just to say, I don't care, and then walk away from a conversation?
Wait, you mean it's not? Whoops. Whoopsie.
Here's something I didn't know until I started working at an appliance store. I never knew that when you're microwaving food, you're actually supposed to put your bowls and plates on the outside of the turntable. The purpose of the turntable is to get your food moving around, exposing it to more of the microwaves, but any food that's in the middle of that turntable is just going to be spinning and not necessarily moving. So putting your bowls and plates on the outside is going to make sure that all your food is rotating around the microwave cavity, helping the food heat up faster, and avoiding those cold spots in the middle that we all hate. Who knew?
I knew. Nobody likes a bragger, though. Sounds nice stroll at the lake. I don't know what you're gonna see out there.
It's a beautiful day for a delicious latte at Five Borough Bagels. Come on by, we can't wait to serve you.
Yeah. Pause that refreshes on a thirsty Thursday.
God, I have just never seen dogs this big before.
No, me neither. I don't think anybody else has either. Oh, what are those two doing together? Oh, and it's almost that time.
One of the best things about being an adult is no one can tell me how many cookies to eat, but then there's also no one stopping me from eating 28 cookies.
Yep, choose wisely.
My least favorite part about the spring and the summer is that all the soup seems to just disappear. How come we have collectively decided to not sell soup when it's warm outside? It's cold in my apartment. I have air conditioner, and I want smoky corn poblano soup. I want...
They sell soup all year round. I don't know where the hell you're living. And second of all, though, here, sweetheart, note to self, you can always make it. There's a thought. Make some soup. one of the fucking easiest things in the lexicon of cooking.
Corn chowder, and all I can find is basic ass chicken noodle. That's what everyone always has, and I don't want it. I want a soup restaurant. Bring back Soup Plantation.
Oh, Christmas.
Can I admit something controversial yet brave as someone living in Japan?
Shit's alright. That shit was okay. But, you know, it wasn't all that. That's why it's gone.
I've never
Especially in Los Angeles.
gotten, used, or needed a hanko before.
Never needed a hanko before? And how long have you lived in Japan? Well, I never.
Look at this book that I got at Goodwill today. My daughter is going to absolutely freak out. This is the coolest thing ever.
Look.
I've never seen anything like it.
Oh my god, look.
How freaking cool is that? The slower you move the page, the slower it goes.
Look.
It's going right through him.
Is the bass coming?
Yeah, he's right there.
Oh my god, he missed him!
He missed him!
He got him! I got that on video! Holy fuck, that was cool!
It's little things, man. It's the little things.
Did you know that birds have regional accents? Listen to this red-winged...
Just when I thought I had things down pat, so now when they fly south and shit, you don't know where they're really from. Like, oh, that's a Mississippi freaking canary, or that, you know what I'm trying to say.
Blackbird from Arizona. And now this other one from Kentucky. Their tones are similar, but the Arizona blackbird has a higher pitch than the one from Kentucky. Similarly, this cardinal from Arizona also has a higher pitched song than the ones I'm used to hearing in Kentucky. The timing between their notes can be another distinguishing factor in bird dialects. But what I find interesting is that with certain species like sparrows, their dialects can result in a completely different melody by adding or changing notes. Here's a song sparrow from Kentucky, and another song sparrow from Washington State. Notice how different they sound? But you don't even need to travel to a different state to hear a difference in birdsong. Within one single dialect range could exist hundreds of micro-accents, or what we call song neighborhoods. It's because birds like sparrows learn how to sing from listening to their parents or other nearby sparrows. Birds that live near each other tend to sound similar to each other, and birds that only live a couple miles away, but in a different song neighborhood, will have a slight difference in their song, and sparrows can pick up on this. A bird from a different song neighborhood may be considered an intruder. According to some studies, it seems that female songbirds are more responsive to males with a local accent, with the assumption that they are more experienced with their local environment and could therefore be more successful partners and better providers for their future offspring. I've been lucky to have the opportunity to film bird songs in different states and compare their different dialects, which is one of the most fascinating things about bird language to me. Red-winged blackbirds are always surprising me with different tones or sounds, and song sparrows with different melodies. Mockingbirds are also interesting because they mimic the birds that are around them. So if you travel to a different state and you see a mockingbird singing the songs of its local birds, it'll probably be a different melody than the ones that you're used to hearing at home. Well, I'm gonna get back to filming bird songs now. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Indeed. You might say on the flip side.
I like outside. I like outside. I'm outside.
Hey, what's the worst dessert of all time, and why is it macarons? Macron. Macron. Fuck off. Talk about the most pick-me bullshit, flavorless excuse for a treat I've ever had in my entire life. And people will defend them saying, oh, but they are so delicate, and they take so much technique and finesse to get right. What a waste of time and resources. Use your time to make a better tasting dessert. Fuck macarons. And then people will say, oh, well, you really need to go to Paris to get really good ones. If I have to go to a foreign country to get a good tasting dessert, then it's not worth it. I'm on a crusade. I'm on a crusade to prove a point that anyone who says that they like these is just trying to be different. You just like the aesthetic of them. Oh, they're so aesthetic. Then people will like put them on the outside of cakes as decoration. That's really all they're good for is decoration. Literally any other dessert tastes better than these. I could put whipped cream between two pieces of cardboard and it would taste better. Fuck macarons.
Yeah, I'm with you. Fuck macarons.
Things that are wholesome on a farm, but a little ominous if you're in the city.
What you got a sidewalk for on your
Am
farm,
I
bruh?
serious?
You know sidewalks on a farm. What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
Things that are wholesome on a farm, but a little ominous if you're in the city.
Am I serious? Honey, it does not get any more serious than this.
Clearly, you mean business. Standing on business, yo, with your ducky umbrella.
For the one who treats trick-or-treating like a pilgrimage, who still dresses up, even if it's just for the mirror, who buys full-size candy bars, because tradition matters. This night isn't about candy, it's about becoming who you are. This one's for you, the sacred spirit of Halloween night.
Huzzah. It's coming.
I just learned why we say in the limelight, and it's way cooler than you might think. So apparently when we say someone's in the limelight, we're talking about actual lime, like limestone, referencing actual chemistry from 200 years ago. Pre-limelight in the early 1800s, theaters are basically like caves, lit by flickering candles and dim gas lamps. Actors are squinting to see their lines, audiences are squinting to see the actors, and overall everyone's having a pretty mediocre time. Then some genius figures out that if you take limestone or calcium carbonate and then heat it up until it becomes limestone or calcium oxide, then blast it with the hottest flame known to humanity, I'm talking about 4,500 degrees Fahrenheit, mixed with pure oxyhydrogen fury, then this little chunk of lime starts glowing like a tiny sun. Theatrically, this was revolutionary. Limelight was dramatically brighter and could be focused with mirrors and lenses to create a powerful spotlight effect. It allowed theaters to literally put their actors in a bright circle of light and made them stand out against the darker stage around them. The first Limelight Theater hit Covent Garden in 1837. By the 1860s, theaters worldwide were installing these limes to create everything from artificial sunlight to romantic moonlight. Needless to say, suspending a burning hot chemical reaction above a live audience was eventually going to be a recipe for disaster, and led to several theater fires during this time, one of which at the Royal Alhambra Theatre in London almost killed the Prince of Wales. Electric lighting eventually replaced limelight in the 1880s, but the phrase stuck. And honestly, it makes perfect sense. Being in the limelight really meant that you were in the brightest, most attention-grabbing spot possible, created by some pretty impressive 19th century chemistry. So next time somebody is commanding attention, you're basically saying that they're standing under the glow of superheated lime, which is both scientifically fascinating and weirdly poetic. If you like science explainers like this, then follow us everywhere at Today Learn Science at TIL Science.
But you didn't have to cut me off, make out like it never happened and that we were nothing. And I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger and that feels so rough. No, you didn't have to stoop so low, have your friends collect your records and change your number. Guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Somebody. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Lore update. The trees have been speaking again.
Oh, what do you know? Just like that, your Thursday Playhouse session has come and gone. I hope it was everything you dreamed it could be. And if not, don't sweat it. Tomorrow's another day. Friday. You know we kick it up a notch on Fridays. Like I said, if all works out, we're going to try and do live Fridays. Comment down below and let me know if that's something you might attend. Or we're just going to do this live without a net. Scrolling through the TikToks. Just throwing out whatever it invokes. So hey, just a thought. So if you could, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Grab yourself a beverage. Comment down below. Reach out on all our other social media platforms. If you'd like to see what's going down. One other request. If you can't be good, you're bad. And remember, you're never too old to play. I'll catch y'all on the flip side.